Assalamu alaikum. Hello my dear learners. Welcome once again to the Birganj Government High School online class. How are you doing? Hope you all are fine, safe and sound at your home and your family. Alhamdulillah, I am also well by the grace of Allah. Dear students, I am again here with a new class for you. I am Laila Afroza, Assistant Teacher English, Birganj Government High School. Today, I will take a class for class 9 and 10 on English second paper. So dear students, get ready for the class. Okay dear students, look at the sentences. If you read attentively, though he ran fast, I know the man who. So what do you see here? What are the sentences about? Are they complete? No, they are not complete. What will you do if you want to complete them? We can write in this way. If you read attentively, you will pass. Though he ran fast, he missed the train. I know the man who came here yesterday. Now these sentences are complete and now they have meaning. So dear learners, can you guess what is our today's topic? Yes, you are right. Our today's topic is completing sentences. You know, in your second paper question, you will get an item completing sentences where a part of sentence will be given and you will have to complete it according to its structure. Remember, use at least a clause to complete the sentences. Maintain the tense and another structure if you want to present the sentence correctly. For this, you must know some rules. So, let's go to the particular rules. Rule number 1. So that, in order that. You know, generally so that or in order that is used in complex sentences. If you get this subordinating conjunction, then how will you complete the sentence? Look at the sentences. He went to the market so that. We eat so that. Now, if we want to complete it, we can write. He went to the market so that he could buy necessary things. We eat so that we may live. So look at the structure. After so that, you will have to write a clause where can, could, may, might will be used as a modal verb before the main verb. Remember the structure. In the first clause, subject, verb and extension. After that, so that. And then for the second clause, you will have to choose a subject, then can, could, may or might according to the tense, and then main verb, and after that extension. In this way, you will have to complete the sentence. Rule number 2. Though, although. You know, though and although there is no difference. Though he is small, he will come though. Here are two incomplete sentences. How can we complete it? Though he is small. Actually, though is used when opposite idea is given. Though he is small, he can work like a man. Generally, it's not possible for a small boy to work like a man, but it happens. So, we have written the sentence, though he is small, he can work like a man. He will come, though he has no car. Here, you must have observed one thing. When though is used at the beginning of the sentence, then after the first clause there will be a comma. But if though is used in the middle of the sentence, then you do not need to use any comma. In this way, you will complete these sentences. Now comes rule number 3. So plus adjective plus that. The man is so honest that Robbie was so dull. Now, how can you complete the sentence? Look at the structure. The man is so honest that, again, here you will have to make a clause. You can write in this way. The man is so honest that he cannot tell a lie. Robbie was so dull that he could not pass in the exam. So what happens here in the second sentence? In the first sentence, you can see we have made another clause. He can't tell a lie. Again, in the second sentence, I have used he could not pass in the exam. Because of tense, you will have to choose the right form of verb. As in the first sentence, the first clause is in the present tense, so the second clause will also be in the present form. And in the second sentence, you can see in the first clause there is the verb in the past form, so you will have to use the past form in the second clause also. Rule number 4. As soon as he reached the station. Now how can we complete it? As soon as he reached the station, the train left. In the first clause, past tense is used, so you will have to write the second clause also in the past form. Now comes rule number till and until. Look at the sentence. Wait here till, wait here until. There are two types of conjunction here. Wait here till, how can you feel it? Wait here till I come back. Or you can also write wait here till I do not come back. Wait here until. Here you can write until I come back. The difference is that when you use until before a clause, the clause will be in affirmative. In case of till, you can use both affirmative and negative clause, but in case of until, you must use affirmative clause. Now comes rule number 6. Unless. Unless you read attentively. Come at 8 p.m. Unless. Unless means if not. It's a condition and negative condition. Unless you read attentively, you will fail. Come at 8 p.m. unless iPhone. So here you can see unless can be used both in the beginning of a sentence and also in the middle of a sentence. And like until, after unless you will use affirmative clause. Now comes rule number 7, use of list. It's a very familiar word and you have seen walk fast list. Walk fast list, you should miss the train. He worked hard list, he should fail in the exam. Here look at the structure, how I have completed the sentences. After list, you will have to use should as a modal verb before the main verb. And it is a must. You have to use should where you get list. So the structure, you look at the after the first clause, you will have to make another clause where should will be used as the modal verb before the main verb. Now rule number 8, it is high time or it is time. Sometimes we find the starting of a sentence, it is high time. Yes, here is a special rule. In a special way, it is completed. It is high time we changed our eating habits. Look what happens here. It is high time. After this clause, when you add another clause, the clause is in past form. We changed. So remember, when you get it is high time or it is time, then you will have to choose second clause in the past tense. Now comes rule number 9, as if, as though. He speaks as if, she behaved as though. The meaning of these both conjunctions are same, and the especially of these conjunctions are after this conjunction, when you write the second clause, you will have to use the right form of tense. If the first clause starts with present simple present tense, then you will have to use past tense in the second clause. Look at the example. He speaks as if he were a mat. Here, speaks, this is in the present form, and when you choose the clause of the verb of the second clause, you will have to write where. Actually, it is an unreal situation. He speaks as if he were a mat. He is actually not a mat, but he is speaking like a mat. So here you will have to use where after he. Again, she behaved as though. She behaved as though she had been a queen. She is not a queen. The real situation is that she is not a queen, but she is behaving like a queen. Here, in the first clause, past tense is used, behaved, and in the second clause, you will have to choose past perfect tense. So remember, if before as if or as though you get present tense, then you will have to use past tense in the second clause, and if you get past tense in the first clause, then you will have to use past perfect tense in the second clause. Okay, now comes rule number 10. Scarcely or hardly, and then had, and after that you will get when. Look at the example sentence. Scarcely had he reached the station. How can you complete it? Scarcely had he reached the station when the train left. If you get scarcely or hardly in this type of sentence, you will have to choose when as the subordinating conjunction, and after that you will add the second clause and maintain the tense. In the first clause, if there is past tense, you will have to write the second clause also in the past tense. Again, another structure, no sooner had, and then after that, then. No sooner had he seen the police. If you get no sooner, starting a sentence with no sooner, then how can you complete it? No sooner had he seen the police than he ran away. Remember, when you get scarcely or hardly, then you will have to use when, and when you get no sooner had, then you will have to bring then as a subordinating conjunction. And look at the structure. No sooner had he seen, because of had is the past perfect of the verb seen the police, then he ran away. The second clause will be in the past tense. Rule number 12. As, since, because. In a complex sentence, it is very common the use of as, since and because. As he was intelligent, they can't go out. Look here, as he was intelligent. How can you complete this sentence? As he was intelligent, he could answer all the questions. They can't go out since it is raining. Actually, as, since or because are used to show reason or causes for something or some happenings. So if you get these conjunctions, you will have to add another conjunction according to the cause. And again, remember one thing: if you get as, since or because at the beginning of sentence, then after the first clause you will have to use a comma, and if it comes in the middle of the sentence, you need not use a comma. Rule number 13, would you mind, is, this is a very familiar structure. We have seen sometimes would you mind. If you get would you mind, then you will have to complete the sentence in this way: would you mind taking a cup of tea? After would you mind, here the verb will in a participle form, that means verb plus ing. Rule number 14, in case. In case means if. I will carry an umbrella in case I waited at the station, in case. So it's a condition: I will carry an umbrella in case it rains. That means if it rains, then I will carry an umbrella. I waited at the station in case he came. The sentence is in the past form. If he came, then I waited at the station. So in case actually means if. If you get this conjunction, then after that you will have to use a new clause. That now comes rule number 15, provided that or providing that. I will lend you money provided that. Sometimes you get confused. What is the meaning of this word provided that or providing that? Actually, it's nothing as the alternative to if. Provided that means if. I will lend you money provided that you return in time. That means if you return in time, I will give you money. So if you get provided that or providing that, you can use a clause like first conditional sentence. Now comes rule number 16. Look at the structure. It is 10 years since. It was a long time since. Before since, if you get this type of structure, then to complete this sentence you will have to choose a clause according to the tense. If you get present tense before since, then you will have to use past indefinite tense in the second clause. It is 10 years since he died. But if you get past tense in the first clause, then you will have to use past perfect tense in the second clause. It was a long time since we had met last. In this way you will have to complete this sentence. Now comes rule number 17. Is the time, day or year when? Look at the sentence. 1971 is the year when. 6 AM is the time when. So if you get is the time when, is the day when, or the year when, then what will you do to complete it? Look at the sentence. 1971 is the sentence when we achieved freedom. 6 AM is the time when I go out for a walk. Remember here in the first clause, 1971 is the year. Here present tense is used, but when we write the second clause, we have to choose past tense, because the situation that take place, we achieved freedom, is the incident of past. So here we have to use we achieved freedom. Again, in the second sentence, 6 a.m. is the time when I go out for a walk. It's a regular walk, and regularly I go out for a walk at 6 a.m. So, dear learners, I have discussed several rules of completing sentences. Today, that's enough. In my next class, I will come with you with more rules so that you can get a clear idea. Before finishing the class, I would like to give you some sentences for your practice. Here are 10 sentences. The rules that I have discussed, here you will get the rules, and remembering the rules you can complete them easily. So dear learners, please try to remember the rules and practice this exercise at your home if you want to get perfection. And always try to watch the classes regularly. Your continuation will make your performance better. No more today. I would like to thank you for watching the class and hope to see you again with another class. Till then, stay safe at your home. Your awareness can keep you safe. So continue your study at home and keep well, stay safe. Thank you and Allah Hafiz.